More than 1.6 million predatory animals are processed each year, transforming a fierce, cold-blooded reptile from prehistoric times into a highly sought-after source of premium meat, while also becoming a symbol of the billion-dollar luxury fashion industry. So how are millions of crocodiles raised, harvested, and processed, and why does humanity crave them so intensely? From thousands of large-scale crocodile farms spanning multiple continents, hatchlings are bred under controlled conditions, fed high-protein diets, and raised in strictly monitored environments. Once they reach ideal commercial size, they are transported to specialized processing facilities, where not only premium hides are harvested, but also valuable meat, bones, and byproducts are fully utilized. All the secrets behind one of the most profitable animals in modern agriculture will be revealed right now. The modern crocodile farming industry today has truly undergone a major turning point, far beyond the simple and manual methods that existed for centuries. This profound transformation has laid the foundation for industrial-scale crocodile farming and processing in more than 30 countries, with prominent hubs such as Thailand, Australia, South Africa, the United States, and China, where high-tech farms and specialized processing facilities are concentrated. Many farms cover areas of up to 100,000 square meters, raising tens of thousands of individuals at different stages of development, and that scale continues to expand. But what truly makes crocodile meat and skin so strongly sought after? With a lifespan that can extend up to 50 years and a distinctive glossy grain that becomes deeper and more luxurious over time, crocodile leather has risen to become an iconic material in the world of high-end fashion. It appears in expensive designs such as the $500,000 Hermès Himalaya Birkin or the Louis Vuitton crocodile locket. Although bred and raised in controlled environments for generations, crocodiles still retain their inherent wild hunting instincts, making large-scale farming never a simple or entirely safe task. And despite their reputation as one of the most dangerous reptiles on the planet, the journey of a crocodile begins with something remarkably humble: a small egg, almost no different from a chicken egg. Everything begins with the egg-laying process, a crucial step that has been standardized in every modern crocodile farming model. During the breeding season, typically from April to August depending on the region, mother crocodiles are moved into semi-natural or artificial ponds designed to recreate wild environments and stimulate nesting behavior. Around the edges of these ponds, farmers arrange thick, loose, and dry layers of sand to create favorable conditions for females to dig nests and lay their eggs. At this time, the mother crocodile selects the location she considers safest and digs a hole approximately 30 to 50 centimeters deep in preparation for reproduction. Depending on the species, age, and level of care, each female can lay between 20 and 80 eggs per clutch. As nesting begins, the mother becomes extremely sensitive and highly defensive of her territory. For this reason, before collecting the eggs, farmers typically separate her from the nesting area to minimize risk. The egg collection process requires speed, precision, and courage, because even a few seconds of delay can allow the mother crocodile to return and react violently to protect the nest. Farmers must work quickly, completing the collection before the animal detects any intrusion. Each egg must be removed within 24 hours after being laid to prevent the risk of being eaten. At the same time, every egg is carefully marked according to its original position, because if rotated during transport to the artificial incubation area, the embryo inside may be damaged and its chances of hatching reduced. Next, the eggs are transferred into an automated incubation system, placed within a strictly climate-controlled environment. Here, humidity is consistently maintained at 90 to 95%, and the temperature is stabilized between 30 and 33 degrees Celsius, creating optimal conditions for healthy embryo development and improving hatch rates. Notably, the sex of baby crocodiles is not determined by chromosomes, as in many other species, but entirely depends on the temperature throughout the incubation process. When the temperature exceeds 32 degrees Celsius, most of the hatchlings will be male. Conversely, if it is below 30 degrees Celsius, females will predominate. After approximately 75 to 90 days, distinctive chirping sounds begin to emerge from inside the eggshells, a signal that the hatching process has officially begun. Only a portion of them will develop into fully viable commercial individuals, and every percentage point of survival rate directly impacts millions of dollars in revenue. After hatching, the baby crocodiles are transferred to separate nursery areas, typically cement ponds equipped with water circulation systems, temperature control, and overhead covers to ensure a stable living environment. During their first months of life, they are provided with small fish, chicken meat, or high-protein commercial feed to promote bone and muscle development and strengthen their immune systems. Juvenile crocodiles are usually fed once or twice a day at fixed times, helping establish a stable biological rhythm and reducing aggressive competition during feeding. Unlike cattle, which require 18 to 24 months to reach maturity for meat and milk production, crocodiles grow at a remarkable rate, reaching commercial size in just 2 to 3 years. When entering the fattening stage, feeding frequency decreases compared to the initial growth phase, but the diet remains rich in protein to optimize both skin and meat quality. However, the amount of food per feeding is strictly controlled, usually not exceeding 10% of body weight, in order to avoid waste and limit digestive issues. Because in this industry, profit margins do not lie solely in growth speed, but in the quality of every centimeter of skin. Although raised in artificial environments for many years, their wild instincts have never disappeared. And controlling one of the most dangerous, cold-blooded apex predators has never been simple. After a long period of patience and meticulous care, the time finally comes for farmers to reap the results of their labor. This is the stage when fully grown crocodiles that have reached standard commercial size are harvested. A small mistake at this stage can pose danger to both workers and the quality of the hide. At this point, the crocodile is temporarily rendered unconscious for several minutes, using methods such as blunt force trauma to the skull, the pithing method, or remote stunning with electric prods or captive bolt guns. The purpose is to cause the animal to lose consciousness before restraint and transport, thereby reducing aggressive reactions, limiting struggling, and ensuring that the quality of the meat and skin is not affected. In the context of increasingly strict animal welfare regulations, electric stunning is now widely preferred at many modern crocodile farms. Once the crocodile has been fully restrained, workers quickly tie its snout, secure its limbs, and then transfer it onto a specialized transport vehicle. Each specialized truck typically carries between 20 and 40 adult crocodiles per trip, arranged in separate compartments to minimize contact and reduce stress during transportation to the processing facility. Before entering the slaughter process, hundreds of individuals are classified according to their intended use, preparing to be transformed into premium protein and high-grade hides sought after worldwide. As soon as they arrive at the processing facility, the crocodile is handled using a specialized sharp knife to cut the carotid artery, or the artery at the back of the neck, allowing the blood to drain quickly while the animal is still under the effects of electric stunning or sedatives. This bleeding process plays a crucial role in keeping the meat fresh, minimizing bruising, and preventing the skin from becoming stained or discolored after removal. An adult individual can contain between 8 and 12 liters of blood, and the entire procedure typically takes about 5 to 7 minutes to complete. Why is it that throughout this entire process, so little blood appears to be visible? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Immediately after completing the bleeding and cleaning steps, the crocodile carcass is transferred to the skinning area, a critical stage handled by skilled workers, as this is the most economically valuable part of the entire animal. Unlike mink skinning, which typically begins at the hind legs and is peeled along the back, the crocodile farming industry primarily applies the belly cut method. This approach preserves the soft, wide, and evenly colored belly scales, the section considered most valuable in the production of high-end fashion goods. Using thin blades as sharp as surgical knives, workers carefully make a precise incision along the belly and gently separate the skin from the underlying muscle, ensuring that no scratches or tears occur. A standard quality hide can measure between 40 and 60 inches in length and be valued from $300 to over $10,000 per piece, depending on size and finishing quality. Before the skin is sent into the tanning process, the remaining crocodile carcass is transferred to the meat butchering area. Here, the body is securely fixed onto a stainless steel cutting table, and skilled workers proceed to separate each major muscle group in sequence, including the tail, back, flanks, and neck, following standardized procedures. Among these, the tail is considered the most valuable cut, accounting for nearly 50% of the total commercial meat yield. On the international market, crocodile meat typically ranges from $20 to $40 per kilogram, depending on the cut and distribution region. This white, low-fat, protein-rich meat with a firm texture is categorized alongside rare meats such as ostrich and elk, becoming a premium choice in specialty restaurants and fine dining menus. One of the key stages that can determine up to 80% of the commercial value of a crocodile hide is the initial preservation step, aimed at maintaining quality and preparing it for the subsequent intensive tanning process. After being cleaned with high-pressure cold water and carefully scraped to completely remove impurities, fat, and any remaining connective tissue, the hide is treated through dry salting or deep freezing at temperatures ranging from -18 to -25 degrees Celsius, especially when the tannery is located far from the farm. This preservation method helps slow down biological decomposition, maintain the collagen fiber structure, and protect the natural scale pattern, ensuring that the hide remains in optimal condition before entering the advanced tanning and finishing stages. Before being transferred to the tannery, crocodile hides undergo a strict manual grading process based on multiple criteria, such as size, thickness, the uniformity of the belly scales, and the presence of any surface defects. Only hides that meet the highest standards of quality, soft, highly elastic, and featuring balanced, sharply defined scale patterns, are classified as premium grade. It is these selected hides that become the raw material for luxury handbag lines, which can be valued at hundreds of thousands of dollars on the global market. After the grading stage, high-standard hides are sent into an intensive tanning process, a closed sequence of procedures lasting from 5 to 21 days, requiring modern techniques and strict control at every step. Initially, the hides are soaked in chemical solutions or bioenzymes to soften and open the collagen fiber structure. This is followed by the main tanning stage, where agents such as chrome or natural tannins are infused into each fiber of the hide to prevent biological decomposition, increase durability and enhance the water resistance of the final product. When the tanning process is completed, the crocodile hides are moved to the shaving stage to achieve the standard thickness. With the assistance of high-precision industrial shaving machines, each hide is adjusted to a uniform thickness, typically ranging from 0.8 to 1.2 millimeters, to ensure consistency across the entire surface. Next, the most skilled craftsmen conduct a direct manual inspection and grading. Only hides that meet the highest standards, featuring sharply defined belly scales, a smooth surface, and absolutely no visible defects, are selected to proceed to the final stage, dyeing and surface finishing. Depending on the creative direction of each fashion brand, crocodile leather may be dyed in a uniform tone or treated with special effects such as ombre gradients, metallic finishes, marble-like patterns, or vintage-style patina effects. The dyeing process is typically carried out by hand or combined with semi-automated technology in order to preserve the natural grain structure of the leather while creating a deep, even, and vibrant color layer that meets high-end aesthetic standards. After a long journey requiring patience and absolute precision, the crocodile hide enters its final stage, polishing and surface finishing, a phase that fully enhances its natural beauty and elevates it to the standard of luxury craftsmanship. Depending on its intended use, the leather is processed through specialized equipment to be pressed flat, polished, waxed, or coated with a protective layer. Some workshops still maintain traditional handcrafted techniques, such as hand oiling or polishing with smooth stones, creating a finish with a subtle gloss and natural suppleness. Before leaving the workshop, each hide undergoes a final inspection, is carefully graded and packaged, and then sent to the world's leading fashion houses such as Hermès, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, or Prada, where it is crafted into iconic designs valued at up to hundreds of thousands of dollars. From a small egg to the most luxurious fashion runways, that is the paradoxical journey of this ancient reptile.